aka Auntie Baby of Dummy Pillar 2 on Hene Down. And now I would happy birthday to you, Ma Esther, aka Auntie Baby of Dummy Pillar 2 on Hene Down. God bless you. It's from your son and daughter Nicholas and Becky. We love you. Efumuba. Bede bede bem bem. Efumuba. What is she? One goes out to you, Mrs. Henrietta Akusia Inketia Taylor. Love and best wishes coming out to you, Mrs. Henrietta Akusia Inketia Taylor. Happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come true from your very bestie. I'll look for your song for you. Maybe a little later. But enjoy your day all the same. It says to my dear sister Bernice, well, Beatrice Abena Safo at 68. Happy birthday to you, Madam Beatrice Abena Safo. It's from your dear brother Sukrit Safo and the entire family. God bless you, they say in Shirankwa. To you, Mrs. Claudia Annan of Public Debt Investment Unit of the Controller and Accountant General's Department. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Claudia Annan. Wishing you good health and long life and the favor of God. It's also a double celebration as you graduate from the University of Ghana. Masters in Public Affairs is from your loving husband Elias Annan and your children Nana Kukua and Rabna. To my beautiful wife, happy birthday, Deaconess Mary Opoku of the Church of Pentecost, JMWC Medina. God bless you richly, Deaconess Mary Opoku, from Elder Prosper Opoku to you. That's your darling husband. And this one comes out to you, Nana Mafrimpoma Asamoah Yeboah of the Bethany Methodist Church in Jowlu. Happy birthday, Nana Mafrimpoma Asamoah Yeboah. It's from your dear husband, your mother, your children and siblings, from Grandma Getty and your friends to you. Have a wonderful one. Bim, 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 bim. Ampa. Clotilda Araba Gundona in the UK. Happy birthday to you, Clotilda Araba Gundona in the UK, from your family and friends to you. Wishing you everything that you wish for yourself. Have a good one. From your dear husband, Mr. Kennedy Odro, and your children, Aseda, Nana Kujena Rajwa, your parents and sisters, Mr. John and Mrs. Agnes Afrifa, Mandy, Dolly, and Benita. They say happy birthday to you, Mrs. Lena Afrifa Odro. Enjoy this very special day, Mrs. Lena Afrifa Odro. And then also happy birthday to you, Kingsley Atukwe, aka Nick of Awutu Brekum, CEO of Nick Herbal Center. It's from your son, Bright Atukwe, your friends Becky and Christabel as well. Wishing Andy DeGraft Awuji of God's Will Montessori. It's from Mr. and Mrs. Awuji, your senior brother Shepherd, and your school teachers as well to you. Have a good one. It says today's a birthday of our very special gift. Kukwa Kundiaba Ishan of Faith Montessori. Happy birthday to you, Kukwa Kundiaba Ishan. It's from your parents, Ifwa and Frank, your siblings, Cheryl, Francisca, and Anajwa, and also from the Nyanteng, Akumia, Yenying, Holbing, Ando, and Wansa Ishan families. Kukwa at 16. Happy birthday to you. Hajia Fathaya Abdul Aziz of the Office of the President at Jubilee House. Happy birthday, Hajia Fathaya Abdul Aziz. It's from Bipo Sohima Nana and the family. Wishing you the very best. Blessings and Kwan. Soja Pikin Mubarak Sakbo. Good morning. The General Son. Have a good one, bro. It says the entire family would like to extend our warm regards and a heartfelt wish of a happy birthday to you, Professor Kofi Ejekum. Prof. Yamin Shrabibre, a special one from your daughter-in-law, Mrs. Dorothy Amma Ejekum, and the children, your grandchildren, and also from Pension Baby to you. Pension Baby, congratulations to you as well. One goes out to you, Mr. Fred Vieira, former head of sound at GTV. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Fred Vieira. It's from Moses Japong to you. From Mose to you, Fred. It says happy birthday to my son Papa Kwesi Inshira Youngson of CSIR School out there in Kumasi. Happy birthday Papa Kwesi Inshira Youngson. And happy birthday number 74 Mrs. Mary Fijina Youngson Odro of K. Odro Street, Domipilla 2. It's from the entire family to you. Dr. Youngson, welcome to Accra. Good morning. Have a beautiful day. And so shortly we're going to Arizona State University. Top of the day, regards to you, Dr. Gordon of Feilabi. Dr. Gordon of Feilabi, senior cardiologist, University of Ghana Medical Center in Legon. Have a good one. It's from Iraq Kusia and her son Israel Delaquis to you. Wishing you a very beautiful day. Have a good one, sir. Professor Adegoke, okay, and Chibioni Bekasa. In the meantime, if you're within hearing range of my voice, here's my prayer through the song. Kenan Francis Kaba Machiano Pimi watching. Ensuye Wate Ishmael Jekumhine. Ampa. Happy birthday to you, Jennifer Ofusuhima Boating of Prudential Life Assurance. Jennifer Ensuye. Enjoy your birthday, Jennifer Ofusuhima Boating. It's from Pa Bruku Boating of the Department of Feeder Roads in Bogatanga. Ensuye wa utimi ano baby. I mean, pa me boma no no. Brother, I see you out there, Mr. Eric Hope. Ensuye. And one empire man. Birthday wishes to Aseye Amejro of Nanankobia Basic School, Mampo Ekwapim. Enjoy your birthday, Aseye Amejro from Sophia Ado. Your mom Eunice Kleku and your dad Justice Doso. And here's a very special request from Mrs. Jacqueline Ma Ekofu. Sending God's blessings, love, and best wishes to you, Mrs. Henrietta Akusian Kitia Taylor. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Henrietta Akusian Kitia Taylor. It's from Mrs. Jacqueline Ma Ekufu to you. God bless you richly. It says, my sweet sister, firewoman Jeanette Bonziwa Sam. Jeanette Bonziwa Sam of Dansuman Fire Station and Kaneshi Presby. Happy birthday to you from Comfort Sam and Kakra Danso. We drink one. Esther Ifasasu of Kokrokoo Marketing Company HR Department Head Office. Belated birthday wishes to you, Esther Ifasasu. Yankase. Opesokusiandi US. Opesokusiandi US University Bakwe, Arizona State University. It's located in Phoenix, USA. Over 135,000 students, 6 campuses. It's a public university founded in 1885. Over 13,000 international students are studying there right now. What else do you want to know? We'll find out shortly. To Arizona we go. Another belated wish coming out to you, Ernest Amwakon of Nestle Ghana Limited. Enjoy your day, though the wish is belated from Amamu Jr. to you, Ernest Amwakon. Wishing you well. NTNCUA 25 minutes past 7 in the morning. Peace 104.3. Let's go to Arizona State University this morning. As I mentioned earlier, Professor Adegoke Oke. I hope I got the pronunciation correctly.
Yes.
Lucky me. Good morning, Prof. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And you're a lecturer in supply chain management.
That's correct.
At Arizona State University.
Correct.
Okay, so for those of us who are uninitiated, we don't understand, we don't even know what is supply chain management. What are you supplying? Yeah. What chain are you buying? And what are you managing in that supply chain?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me this morning. Everything we use, everything we see is aided by supply chain management. So if you take, for example, the shirt you're wearing, how it gets to the store where you bought it is through supply chain management.
The microphone you're using?
Correct. It's through supply chain management. You have raw materials that are sourced from somewhere globally. Nothing is localized anymore. Okay. So you could have raw materials sourced from, say, Timbuktu, moves to Lagos, Nigeria. Some work is done to the raw materials, and then moves to Accra. Then moves to the retail stores where they're bought. So the entire process of sourcing, making, And moving those materials is what supply chain management is all about.
So primarily it enforces the fact that it's a global village.
It is. It is.
So everything from start to end.
To end, exactly.
Like that Greek people say, from the farm gates to your table.
Correct.
That
Correct.
entire process is what you teach.
The management of the entire process. What makes it possible for you to have it the time you have it, at the quality that you want. What makes it possible? That's the role of supply chain managers.
Interesting. At least we've studied something today for free. We didn't get to pay any school fees or anything. But tell me, why Arizona State University Business School? Why should anybody think about it?
Well, many reasons. Arizona State University, I'm sure many people didn't know this, but it's the largest university in the United States.
Largest?
By a mile.
In terms of what?
In terms of the number of students.
Okay.
We have the highest number of students in the United States. Arizona State University is highly ranked. One ranking that we like to boast about is in innovation. We are the number one innovative university for 8 years now. We started ranking universities in terms of innovation 8 years ago, and consistently for the last 8 years, Arizona State University has been number one. Now, ahead of Harvard, ahead of MIT, ahead of Stanford. We like to boast about that.
Well, you have every reason to boast, because the ones that everybody talks about, Harvard, Yale, MIT, Stanford, and the rest of them. So Arizona State University, I hear there are over 135,000 students in that.
That's correct.
How do you manage that? Is the campus big enough?
It is big. Well, we don't have just one campus.
Okay.
The main campus alone has over 60,000 students. That's the biggest. And we have 4 other campuses. 3 in addition to that in Phoenix Metropolis, and then we have another one about 2 or 3 hours away from Phoenix in Lake Havasu. So we have in total about 5 campuses. That's why we have close to 135,000. And then we have students online, those who are studying full-time online.
Wow.
But really, the in-person students are the majority.
Over 135,000.
That's correct.
Is it private, public?
Public.
It's a public university.
100% public. State funded, but the state funding has been, I'm sure you experienced that in Ghana as well.
Everywhere in the world.
Has been going down for the last few years. So we've learned how to, how to make our own money.
I see. You are a professor in supply chain management, and that's what you teach at Arizona State University.
Yes.
Beyond that, what other courses are offered there at the business school, and what other things can one come in to study?
That's another reason why Arizona State is the place to go, because think of any program, any major, you find it at Arizona State.
Really?
Yeah, so I can give you some examples, but the list is not exhaustive. We have everything that you like to study, you can find at Arizona State.
Medicine?
Because it's a medicine. Well, in the United States, unlike here in Ghana or Nigeria, West Africa, you don't go and study a first degree in medicine. What you do is what we call pre-med.
Yeah.
So yes, you can have your pre-med at Arizona State, and then you go to med school after that.
Journalism, communication?
There, we actually have one of the best in the United States. We have what we call the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism.
Oh, Walter Cronkite?
Yeah, it's in Arizona State.
I'm coming back to school.
You should. You should.
You mentioned that there's pre-med and all of that. Do you have undergrad programs as well?
It's the biggest in the United States. As a university, is the biggest. As a business school, our business school is also the biggest in the United States. Our undergraduate program is huge. In fact, one of the reasons why I say to people, especially in Africa, that you should come to Arizona State, it is the most diverse population and number one destination for many international students. So yes, we do have a thriving undergraduate program.
Somebody's asking: energy, petroleum, natural resources, law, policy.
All of this we
they say have. Project management.
Correct, we do.
You do all of that there.
We do.
Well, for
engineering, business, law. We also have one of the best law schools in the country. Sandra Day O'Connor, one of the greatest justices. The law school is named after her. So we have the Sandra Day O'Connor School of Law.
Well, so we're talking this morning to Professor Adegoke Oke from the Arizona State University. He's a lecturer in supply chain management, but he says there are thousands of other programs postgraduate, undergrad, and all of that. Now that you're talking about convincing us to go to Arizona State University, then I'll ask you, what are the requirements? What are you looking out for?
Yeah, the requirements are different for undergraduates and postgraduates. But one thing, the basic thing is you need to have your transcripts, score well, overall GPA, depending on how it's converted in Ghana, is 3.0 on a scale of 4. So I think that will probably be equivalent to upper 2.1. Yeah, second class upper. So that's the minimum requirement. For postgraduate students, though, they may come into the business school, you may need to do a GRE or a GMAT.
For those of us who don't understand it, what's that?
GRE is the graduate record examination. It's like a standard test that you take if you're going to a graduate school. And the GMAT is graduate management admissions test. It's also a standard test that you take when you go to a graduate school.
So for those of you who are sending me messages and asking, you're listening to Professor Adegoke Oke, who is a professor in supply chain management, Arizona State University. For those of you who may want to go and study, here's an opportunity to go and study. But somebody says, I'll apply for project management. Get me the link. The link is coming shortly. Somebody says, hey, but Prof hasn't told you Arizona can be very, very warm.
Okay, let me tell
you need an AC in your car all the time.
No, that is actually a myth.
It is?
So, yeah.
Tell us the truth.
Let me tell you the truth. From June to August, yes, Arizona can be very, very hot.
That's summer.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's blazing hot, is it?
It is blazing hot. So because Phoenix is actually not the entire Arizona. Phoenix is a desert. So you can imagine desert weather in the summer is really very hot.
But it means you can get very cold too.
Oh, are you kidding? From October to May, it's heaven.
Ooh.
It gets cold, but not the kind of cold you see in New York, definitely not in Alaska. You know, in December I still wear shorts and t-shirts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We look at them in the East Coast in December, and we just send them videos of how we're enjoying, and they are really suffering.
So the weather can get very warm, but it gets very calm, cool, and sweet.
Correct.
For most of the time.
Most of the time.
So we're going to Arizona State University. You mentioned the application requirements, but then how fast is the process? Sometimes you get frustrated with these university applications. Send this, send that,
Correct.
Send an email, go to this website, do this, pay money here. It gets so frustrating. Prospective students sometimes just give up. Right. How sure are we that you're not going to give us a runaround for a long time?
No, we will not. It's an average of about 3 to 4 weeks. And in fact, to actually make that work smoothly, we are representatives in West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kaplan Pathways is our representative here.
In Ghana?
In Ghana, in Nigeria, in many of the countries in West Africa. So, I mean, if any interested candidate, if they go there, if they contact Kaplan, then the application process will be very smooth.
What is the mode of contact? Where's Kaplan? I'm hearing for the first time. If somebody's looking for Kaplan, what do they do? Is there a website? Is there a phone number? What do they do?
www.kaplanpathways.com.
Kaplan spelled?
KAPLANPATHWAYS.com.
So kaplanpathways.com.
Correct.
So you Google kaplanpathways.com or you go to www.kaplanpathways.com.
That's correct.
And then you can start the process.
Exactly.
Do you offer scholarships?
We do offer scholarships. Okay.
How does one, become eligible for a scholarship?
Yeah. The Kaplan Pathways people will help any applicants through that process. For undergraduates, we offer, depending on how good the application is, depending on, it's a merit-based scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, so for undergraduates, you could get up to $14,000. From $0 to $14,000. It's on a sliding scale, obviously. For postgraduates, it's similar. For specialist masters, for full-time MBAs, you could even get more.
Okay.
Yeah, you could even get the entire tuition paid for full-time MBAs. But these have to be really good candidates.
Very competitive, I guess.
Very competitive, that's correct.
Somebody says, one of my grandchildren wants to be a pilot.
good.
So Grandma says, one of my grandchildren wants to be a pilot. Is Arizona State University a good place?
It is a good place. We have one of the best engineering schools in the U.S. It's called the Fulton School of Engineering.
Fulton School of Engineering.
Exactly. Aeronautical engineering can be studied there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
To Arizona we go. So all you need to do is kaplanpathways.com.
Yes.
KAPLAN, or is it KPP?
KAPLAN.
KAPLAN pathways.com.
Yeah.
And the moment you do that, you are onto a good thing.
Right.
So let me see if I'll find it here. And what does it tell me? Kaplan Pathways. It's already here. .com is showing me some action already. So kaplanpathways.com. We're going to Arizona State University to study. It's not just a business school. You can go and do project management, you can do law, you can do pre-med, you can do engineering, you can do media studies at the Walter Cronkite School, and so many other courses there. And as he says here, over 135,000 students. I see it's founded in 1885. It's an old university.
It is, yeah. It's one of the oldest, obviously, in the United States. One of the three main universities in Arizona. Definitely the biggest in Arizona, if it's the biggest in the country, you know. And one other thing I wanted to mention, if you go through Kaplan's, obviously you can Google Arizona State University directly.
Yeah.
And
because I noticed if you go to Kaplan, there are other options.
Exactly.
But Arizona State University is also here.
Right.
It says universities in the U.S., Canada, UK, etc. But today we're talking Arizona State University. But Arizona, you guys, what? You have $677 million in research funding?
Yes, we do.
You guys are rich, man. We need that money for Ghana's economy.
Yeah, well, that's why we provide some scholarships, you know. So we use
$677 million,
and we're still trying to push it to $1 billion. Our president is very dynamic, and he pushes us all the time.
Well, we need that money here. Yeah. And so you boast of 5 Nobel laureates, 11 Pulitzer Prizes, 15 faculties, and all that.
Yes.
And so what? Your Nobel laureates in what areas?
The one I can tell you about, because he is in my business school, is in economics.
Okay.
Yeah. Great guy, but unfortunately he passed last year.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
What a shame. May he find rest. So tell me, somebody who's listening to you right now, what would you like to add? Any parting words for anybody who may be interested in Arizona State University?
You know, many years ago, I was probably like one of your listeners, you know, trying to see how to further my education. I was born in Nigeria. I did my first degree in Nigeria. And then I worked for a while. Then I wanted to do a postgraduate degree. So I started researching. So I would say, don't just go with the easiest option, you know. Do your research, look at the rankings of the universities, because eventually you want to go to a place that when you finish, you know, you have job opportunities.
Okay.
Many of the programs we offer, if not all the programs we offer in the business school, for example, they are STEM certified.
Science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Exactly, certified. Even though they are not really science, some of them are not science, but they are STEM certified.
I'm sure my education minister will love you. His name is Dr. Yawedu. He's pushing this STEM agenda, and I'm sure he'll love you.
And what that means is when you graduate with a STEM certified degree, automatically you qualify for 3 years of work permit.
Oh, that.
And companies love that, because that means they don't have to file for you. You already have work permits coming out of Arizona State University. Okay. So you can work for 3 years after graduation, and then it's up to you whether you want to stay in the U.S. or you want to come back to Ghana. So Arizona State provides the opportunity to get that work experience.
Well. We're going to look for it.
Please.
We're going to look for it. Prof, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Professor Adegoke Oke. I still got it right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Originally a Nigerian who is a lecturer in supply chain management, Arizona State University. He says we should all make a beeline for Arizona State University ASU, and there are several courses available. And don't forget the website. You can go straight to Arizona State University to find out, or you can check out kaplanpathways.com, and it will lead you also to Arizona State University, where you can then decide what you want to do. For those of you who want to study online, it's simple. You can study online as well.
Correct.
Stay in Ghana, study online, and if you want the feel of the place, wait when it's graduation, you can go there and graduate
Exactly.
and brag about it that me too was here some. Yeah. Prof, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Have a good one. Peace 104.3 time check. 18 minutes at the top of the hour. 18 minutes to 8 o'clock. Yeah, twice you made the so here we go. Next is Dan Kwekwe Yeboah.
Peace FM.
Efata wo nyamie Ampa Efata wo nyamie Asida. Happy birthday to you, Mr. William Addison of Toyota, Ghana. Have a good celebration. God bless you richly, Mr. William Addison of Toyota, Ghana. Happy birthday to you, bro. And one to you, Apolopo Kobna Ando Amwakwa, a.k.a. Apolopo, administrator of the J.J. Rawlings Memorial Foundation. Nyami Shrobibre Apolopo is from the GIJ class of 95. Ampa Asida Aye And Ryan is Samson Kwame Nyameche etwetwe nkomo ewo ye fidie so Peace 104.3 efa duampompo na kejetia Kwame Samson mache
Yeah, that's Angela.
Boko de
Nyamena domo selection akaye.
Divine selection ye dem din ya no adin. Na menyane ntie se duampompo ya be ye yin afrio.
Chama you do all.
It be you do am. It be you do am.
Chama.
Kwame amje.
Mia ya so to be ya was here yankasa ye so ye boy ho aba so hu sa.
So ho.
Why are there? Because when I would see am na so and am me call. Na chama unim say upon a morning show no. In fact, discussion kwampo na on na we be 11.
Ampa.
And yeah, morning show na wo kejeti a hono ma ye vice president na na assemblyman ni tia me na so say empenyim for the America ba hono and am sana dia na omde ba ya omude to create an head no in the tank and head for fraba as is here Ghana National Fire Service for Eddie Omo fire tender by National Disaster Management Organization NADMO mobile police by and I say Burkina Faso bi na se na me sika na Burkina Faso car no and na echo so mobile by 11:45 to quote assemblyman for Diampom for Emmanuel Labani. At 11:45 a.m. Na Oma Yekana Exibonum. Intino, Jumediana, or the chairman, Sassaman Koyan, by a kind. Now we have done a payoff or Mabbe Faka, Amazia, additional work, Diampom for no better man for me now. Senior chairman, I'm with me, can't say, I don't product a woman. They am product room.
Nagas woman, pa.
Nagas room. And in fire says for nobody on tender by on say Omu. In Subi, and I say, a room.
Yeah, and I say a foam.
Gasina, maybe a tank can be a shatia, or more decide in Kumubense, Rosa, Nana, and no course so ever on my Yamin Chardia, and Yadia, then a pia, or more a few ornament to me, says Yadia. Somebody I could see baby crowd as a Yadia, the only because you safe place. I was over the common walk and fast. On my year floor.
Gas name PBBA and cause problem bia.
Debbie. Me and a camera. Am I, BBA car now on the buyer or more edging at the vicinity, so a BBA, Ghana is security agencies, so more or we are responsible for fire for buy, not move for buy, and a police force a buy.
Evidence maybe say into young can't come be.
Tama, sanity you. Young can't. Now, so Tama, everyone near you 1 week, 1 day. On the Sunday, no, Sunday came on a 1 week, so 8 days. 8 days. It's your amount chum, car, coba, and him say, be a Bible, a form of bio me, and you be able to be honum. And so, maybe I will say, and you're not some on farm. The chairman general see who you know said there be said there be our kind of God and country and a chairman smile and yeah no man was almost to our area assemble the book which is and we dimrika and we who baby but can have so for no or more na e o maka ni baby no mo tete after 1 week obi ewu mu o so no chairman no ye no Kokrokoo shows ye yeah no cry anya and o mo dimrika on be fine.
Inti senke explosion be by anke anything.
Oh, Zaman, can you story for Calba Frame? Zaman, if I say yes, or Moaka. Yeah, can I Zaman? On that gas, no, a Juma, Zaman Sobakaya, about 10-12 years ago. I saw end gas explosion, yeah, and gas. Zaman, baby, and Kofobi, wa gas, no, it's me 2 years, or prior. And yeah, they are close to baby and a gas no. Some of them baby are sad, didn't see as a quo. And so be what Georgia Hotel side on them. If you can count more on them.
Wow.
If you walk stadium, I could count more on them. And baby, I didn't walk around. And I'm a catcher outside, jump on Bodudra. Filling station be all. From the filling station to baby, not tank and on. That's about 400 meters. And the baby, I done so done. If you 9,000 people on man, it's a panel or Tionum, I want in a year, and now in the bush and 2 people. And or being cast, oh, I didn't, and not crunum. The gas bet me a yellow.
Now, gas, I am from.
I am from.
Inti me fa baby.
Baby, every was stadium. I did see as what. Omo was stadium. Or not be be at committee. And then I come I say ice bomb or here I say was it.
Wow.
And to me come me on say gas and found baby a bit not quite pa.
And no be catch him says I don't know Hotel Georgia on windows in papa.
Oh yes, windows in papa. Yeah, yeah, former colleague Bobianza.
Yeah.
No Georgia Hotel on. Or no need to run them. Now, me, as I see, and me straight from Helway from America. And that will be also, and I'm only saying, I ain't an inquiry report. And to know Georgiano, yet to the Dinka say, hey, who will do on a Jabby 2 say, hey, who went to go see one or fine.
Wow.
And she got the time, well, ya ain't a mere tuma, and she said, Miss Madase. Some of our house who grant no deacon we are.
Oma munim at the crown, Obi Sam say a truck, a car, and a tanker, a deporting, a gas tanker. Anya de Bukina. kɛseɛ no bi paa ɛna aka no konya tanka no konya akwanhyia ɛna mu yi tanka no head ni free hɔ kɔɔyɛ ɛna egya tanka no ankasa ɛto hɔ sɛ saa na akɔto so
dama pɛpɛpɛ
enti
muni ɛforo pepɔ no ɛtɛ bia mpɔmpɔ no kakra no pepɔ kakra wɔ na ɔyɛ load ness enti menim sɛ driver no na ɔntimi no ɔyɛ tama ɛyɛ ne yɛtaaka menim sɛ nɔkora Burkina Faso drivers na ɔmo de heavy trucks ne ade ɛde nneɛma kɔ no ɔmo do baabi a bepɔ wɔ pɛ na ɔmo asa menim adɔkɔ yɛ drivers no kɔ ataaka sɛ ɔmo drivers yɛ sɛ ɔmo car no so sɛ die yo enti etu na bi kɔ ɔmo beduru sɔn runabout hɔ a ɔmo tumi mforo saa bepɔ no nso bi a enti yɛ so ɔforo no ɛna eyi no ɛna sɛ ɔmo kɔtɔ amena no ɛna ɔmo bɛ tii ne ti ne kɔ ɛna ɔmo gya tanka no ɛda hɔ no
gas wom yanka obiara nkoyi na yɛtete ho saa na nka efem
so be call retirement wo be kan de bia na na jumo sapon ya nua panyin
Friends of Rivers and Water Bodies
e bia me se na na asem ya kan won se same mo jai dia asem ebesi mo company o na mo jai dia enti me jai
because na gas are dangerous o
very dangerous
gas dangerous nyame ne da na sisi abeyi akusi bebe pa na eno achi no at least fire for no so aka say bebe omo de akusi no eye
sisi ade empar me nya fire for no but area ho de nya ade esi ho no enti no me ma zumu say o ma mai bia o de abakuru kra
enti duan pompo krom for no say at least omo ho atom
omoni ajepa
because you say BTC wure mo
mema why kojokra kojasange nya asame man no contact na o say o boy abaso papa say no na aboa o
yes anka samwaba yede nyame asese we ye no afiri ho na yekoye nim no kejetia eno anete say
eno asene na sama me no kasa say enche bia no vice president eba be pie ho no
yeah
sama sa pepe em say about 10:35 ena regional minister Simon Semenza majority leader honorable Seche Menza Bonsu energy minister Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe NADMO director general and others and the ministers and the MPs or more edi vice president and then yere edim and omo ba ho so mo ba na omo call baby eja no hihie no and okwohwe niam ewo and be about 20 minutes there na or the tour baby a eja no hihie no so wie na eja omo eye be ka say ye ma na kunya
okay
sa ni enti a obepie mo honom eja di phone nyina so ye ma omo ba honom ye ma omo ba ya de honom do na ba honom and also oba kumase ebiti djuma emra oba de na watese bibi se na akoso a ontime nko eno ntina oye se one ministers emra no mo mehwe na oye okasa na so oba o mama ne briefing national fire service for no ene nadgo for no briefing na wenya HSS senior na board no dey letter by say o mo close shops na za market no for 1 week no mo nye investigations no ni enti anaka obo beso mo yes investigation no say no beso mo say cable problem na wires no ebia ebi na keka boom na yes but the initial investigations ni chere say ente sa obi gadini bi na onu aduane no mu susu say has all the gas na na trigger it is a sad dia o ka say baby ansi ye no yentum for 1 week dia na just entasumu
okay
to say omumie market no ma omo a omo shops no nsi ye no enne na baby ase ne de omo nkoso anya investigations na niam bi a omo be ye bi assessment omo be assessment omo nkoso anya nti o kan sa no say ye omo eboje so nti no ministers omo kasa energy minister kasa regional minister so kasa but the vice president here no ose ma show mo so mumbie nti no enne senior chama woni mo so ze kuma fi mbie gwa no po ye bie na ho machi nti an machi be 5 am no na was you were more my year ready, and I was here started be. You know, be as you speak now, Chairman, or more the young you know, or when you access to the market.
Now, when you access to the market, into 54 shops now, a she and Ohonomine day.
A 100 year, be until Chairman, I won't even you. I see. Sir, near my association, and clear on them. Also, so many investigation assessments, and don't even Yashi.
I see.
A hot dear. A idea of my dear red clip until Honum. Nah, time I not dear. In fact, and yet Nasamo, and yet 1 month as them. A bare month.
Now, Jedi Fonatia says, idea.
And I said the other time I had you, so I go free near ma. And or buy it's insurance and cover. You was insurance and you will be no insurance. I'm a muchia. And you know, on young GI, and near Manasi, who could chia loan. What I got purpose and for Faniama. And a free family, a copim, Obuha, a walk, and UDD, a BBR. So, time you can imagine, and your mother, but if you say, and you will be making. Pimps one by a year, won't even tongue or a man in ye. Be anywhere, yeah, Juma, and near my woman in our time and in our kind, in our be anywhere by a. But I'm a dear now, man, for Guzana said. So, Oman was so been a lawyer, and I twins over the background.
Yeah, sure. Ain't you why?
I won't moon it. And the time I said, oh, you will German as a yet will be and ready, and a jano, and Namsuma. Now,
Samson, KJT market to Ankasano, Ebiaka say a hostel ye Brunibeka disaster waiting to happen. Ye share senya a dready phone, a biddy gas cylinder frostro. Quanre Biane was 2nd floor, 3rd floor. Ye share sending nipa dom a guhona. I say a debeju boom wahon, Yantia Sempo.
Sama, me unim. Oba, o de dakro. Adanya me be ya wadu. O be ji me be okuma. Me amesa da no akọ. Sama nka market ne die. Baby market die no a, o be ti market on fire die ntoto. Sama mo ye na kama. O mo see demarcations, o mo ye na kama. Na management, many of your general manager, our one workers, o mo say na say, ayi tu o mo nyina aka. Board no e de niema to 2 years. Aka se munyewe. Sama ne. Nipa da seni ye nyina tama say etu de bi no wan tia ya tama wan ga ade e beye no enye ade papa obi a wenya shop wenya space obeto hande wo ma no ayi kakra bi say aha bra be transit to a tama odi americana da ko akwa transit entino me say it's not enough to accuse traders no say adenti na ha enza so de obi bi esi eton ade a woton rather no management mpenyimfo general manager wo ho edi anase obi so e na akekere wo man sai gu o machi ana edi chama sai djuma ni na ye djuma sai se ni na ye djuma chama me nya sure say ka man for be broke areas because chama baby a sa no na catch us say 54 shops na ye kam nipa omuvum ejadi for oboka enya nipa 100 asemu so e ba na saying and the areas who are to and said I just shop or must that demarcate and the ama petty traders maybe so and also and no I do a design on my and the car from so be any and from so be any one name as ordained some are DNT and I was a day near my explosives I am flammable Beko baby I answer say yeah because I'm a minute and you yes men so on pancornum dear locals, dear the capacity in their way because why they don't turn come back to Hanum and the sort of I didn't also turn a deal. Eh, when you for now, woman, day to day, running of the market, you know, a few women, so only one time I want me. And there's someone, yeah, market in the cap or how be any or much my and the camera. At the time I'm talking about on the last week, no kind, so 1 meter, some can be a man said. Somebody I see a very big corporate meter, meaning what's here? Or much I say, look, and over the mouth, and then suddenly I said, it be a young as I definition of single meter, and it's a woman fear the mamma.
Almost very big bulk supply meter.
Every time I met Intina, I was saying, Jamie to Yanni, I can't, Sana, it's a bet. And also in just individual meters or money, but no more cast a baby or wah. For instance, baby or Madiama, Butcher for in your shop. And see, almost also had more enjoy fun, license any other year or more free ECG. This uncle for don't even say, or Jimita, you said, rather than a bear arrangement, And also Kakam, the Matia found it. Like at an idea, sent penny for there are some management. So we are what you may year. No more days, you say, and so be any so wouldn't need shop. And a yen pay baby mouse over to me about a hawking or honor men qua. Some of the and idea a problem be only the phase 2. Some phase 2. One of these is Ebia, Yabay, book of friend Mananka, or Mapama has a son of Beko, but to Charlie Abel. And so my year on the phase 1, Oman said, I place a card in the packet. I'm told to say over 500 or 600 cards or more year place for. And to near me be a Oman in the phase 1 or more air in phase 2. The Sana air continue. Some disaster beba a year as so day and Mra, young Fanny Ejuma.
Legends, Ghana for.
And
Kwame, I'm trying to pay me that.
Some I said, I audio.
Monia Juma. That's CP. Your reporter Samson Kwame Nyameche or Yene Juma Hello FM Kumasi and you're 10 in Cassian in the 3 minutes past 8 on Peace 104.9